Welcome, everyone. My name is Mr. Mario Gonzalez. I am the assistant principal of PSJ Collegiate High School program. We're very excited that you're here with us. Here you see a picture of our principal, Mrs. Marisa Sainz. She currently be with us, but she's excited and eager to see the new students who will be joining us. I do want to go ahead and take time to introduce to you our recruitment team. They consist of our principal, Mrs. Sainz, as well as myself, Mr. Mario Gonzalez, our counselor, Ms. Iris Suarez, our librarian, Amy Marquez, and we also are joined together here with us, our very own student leaders. We have our student council president, Mr. Josue Cedillo. We also have our student ambassador, Ms. Nubia Bertran. So together we've created a presentation for you, and we're very excited. You're going to have an opportunity to hear from our leaders, student leaders, as well as our recruitment team. So without further ado, Ms. Marquez.
All right. So today, first of all, we're hoping to get to know you a little bit, and we would love to have you comment. Can you tell us in the chat, if you could have a superpower, what would it be and why? And I don't know, I'm going to put Josue and Nubia on the spot. Can you tell me if you had a superpower, what superpower would you have and why? You could think about it for a minute.
I would want.
Go ahead.
Thank you. I would want invisibility because sometimes I just want to hide from some situation.
That's a great one. Okay.
That's a good one. I think for me, it'd be like strength, right? Like super strength. You know, if something happens, you just get out of your way, or you need to move something, just pick it up, right?
That's a great one. Awesome. So as we go along, we're just going to have a couple of parts here where you can participate and you can put in the chat. I'm able to see it here, and we'll respond to it. So I don't know if Mr. Gonzalez or Ms. Suarez want to share what their superpower would be before I share the next one.
I guess I'll go next. I would like to have like super great like memory. So I could remember everything. Because I have so many notebooks with so many notes. So I wish I could just have a better memory.
That's a good one.
I can totally relate to that one. that was a good one. Mr. Gonzalez, did you want to share?
Sure. This is such a good question. So many different powers to choose from. I think that I would like to have the ability to help others, really help them, and have them be able to achieve their goals. You know, I always talk about like if I become a millionaire, I'd like to help people fulfill their dreams. So I think I would like to do something along those lines.
Love it. That's a great one. I'm going to share mine and then we'll look at the next question. So I think mine would be, although I really like Ms. Suarez, I'm like going to have to use that sometime in the future if I get asked this question again. But I think I would choose teleportation. Like I want to be able to get there quickly. Sometimes that in between of getting from point A to point B is too long. If you guys are just joining us, we see we have some more people jumping on. I'm going to post some questions and you can respond in the chat. Our next question is, what future career goals do you have for yourself? And you can tell us more than one if you're not sure. We realize that you're young and you're still deciding, which is perfectly normal and fine. So I'm going to give you a chance to respond in the chat. I'm looking at the chat. If you guys respond, I'll put it up here on the screen. And I'm going to ask again our students, can you tell us what career goal do you have for yourself? Either Josue or Nubia, do you mind sharing?
I feel like that's such a common question, and I feel like for the most part, we tend to have like an easy answer, right? But in my case, I'm still like a little undecided, like what future career I want to have. But kind of going on with what Mr. Gonzalez said, with his superpower, that's something that I want like as a career, right? Where I could help others, wherever that may be. I know that I'm thinking right now I'm in the medical field path, so maybe that, or maybe it could change.
Okay, that's a great one. What about Nubia?
I'm also in the medical field, but I'm not sure yet. But I'm also leaning against psychology type of thing. So I'm not sure if I want to be like a doctor or like a therapist. I'm not sure, but for sure helping is my number one goal.
Awesome. I think that's awesome. All right. Well, I hope you guys, as you're hearing our students talk, realizing like it's okay if you don't know exactly. It's okay to just have a seed planted and start exploring, right? You have time. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move forward now. We have Mr. Gonzalez who's going to speak next. Go ahead, sir.
Great, thank you so much. Here, what you see is are just pictures, emojis of our staff. And given the context that the education took this year, we think that it's very fitting that you get to see our cartoon avatars of who we are. And so here you see the teachers all together, and you see a fun picture. And you know, I just really want everyone to know that here at Collegiate, the teachers, we're a strong knit group where we become a family. We talk about just the ability to help others achieve their goals. You know, the students, the effort that goes into each and every student. We strive to create an inclusive environment where students feel supported and safe, and that way they have the foundation so that they can acquire the skills necessary to achieve their goals. For example, Nubia and Josue mentioning, you know, here at Collegiate, the teachers are the ones that are putting their effort into the student so that they do have opportunities and choices to say, you know what, I'm not decided, but I could do this or that or this, because we're not just trying to create an environment where we're competitive, where the students are competitive in the Valley. We're trying to create an environment where our students make their mark in the world. And we'd love to have you join us. We'd love to have you be a part of that. We're very excited because, and then following a picture, you do see our real selves. So you see our real selves, you see a group of our teachers here, and we're very excited because we are real people. We treat others well, we treat each other well, and we know the importance of the impact that a teacher makes. And you know, it's called the academic impact model, but basically what that means is that the teacher has the ability to impact the student in a positive or negative way. And so what we strive to do is conscientiously and intentionally always impact that student in a positive way so that they're their best selves.
All right, next we'll hear from Josue. He's going to share a little bit. Go ahead, Josue.
All right, so my name is Josue Cedillo, and I am the Student Council President at PSJ Collegiate. And we're just very excited that you all are here with us, joining us, and we're very excited to have you hopefully next year as students, part of our campus. So in our campus, there's just so many things, like no matter what angle you look at our campus, there's just so many nice things, whether it be like the atmosphere, the environment inside the campus, or you know, the clubs and organizations. For example, in our case, student council, we're in charge of promoting unity and school pride, and as well as representing our campus in community service and different activities. So if you want to join, we'd love you to have be part of our team. And we also are in some neat things is that some of our clubs get to interact with each other. We have like posadas, or we have virtual get-togethers, and it's just a nice way to meet new friends and giving back to the community through clubs. So we're very excited for you all to be part of this, and as well as the student, you know, anywhere you hear it and from our campus, they'll say, you know, how much they enjoy just the atmosphere that exists in our campus. So that's a little bit about what I've enjoyed at PSJ Collegiate.
Thank you, Josue. All right, next we have Nubia. She's going to tell us about her experiences.
Okay, my name is Nubia Beltran, and I am one of the student ambassadors at Collegiate High School program. And what I enjoy most about this school is how Josue said the environment. So our campus is, well, the campus is huge, right? But the high school part is a little bit smaller, and we have um, less staff than the other high schools, right? But it honestly makes it way more comfortable, and you just feel more like a family. Personally, I've gotten along with all of my teachers, and I feel like I can trust them. and I just feel much more comfortable in this campus. All of the students know each other, and it's just everybody gets along, you know? It's more peaceful, more relaxed here. And I enjoy the way that everybody interacts with each other, especially when in the classrooms, right? There's maybe less students, 10, 15 maybe, you know, to 20, but it's much better for the learning experience because if you have a question, it's I guess it's less embarrassing, right, to ask, or maybe the teacher will go and help you personally, right? So that's what I really like about this school, that everybody just gets along and it feels safe here.
Thank you, Novia, for sharing that. Novia's going to go ahead and tell us a few little points about our campus. Go ahead.
Okay, so how I mentioned previously, um, we kind of have sort of like two parts. We are located at the Dr. Daniel P. King PHA College and University Center, right? So we have one portion which is our high school, and the other portion which is college classes, and people from other campuses can come and learn, right? So they opened back in 2018 to 2019, right? And well, since it's a program, that means we don't have all of our grades filled up. We only need 12th grade, right? But that'll open up next year. Um, and how I said before, there's less students and teachers, right? But it's much better because you can learn one on one, and let's say like tutoring is really easier, right? And although our campus does not have our own band or our own sports teams, you can go to your zoned campus to play there, or, you know, be in their band. Let's say I'm from Raiders, right, from North High School. I can go and play volleyball and still be in this campus, right? So you get the best of both worlds. Um, and we do have buses after school and in the morning. Like, let's say also if you go to other campuses, they do take you there on the bus. So it's just really, that's what PHA has, collegiate.
Thank you. Okay, next we have Josue.
So as we mentioned, right, our campus is divided into different sections, as Nubia mentioned, and we really do have the best of both worlds. We have some of the fine arts facilities, some of our laboratories, and some of our classrooms. They have like these digital boards that are very interactive, so the teachers love them. Like they really enjoy like their touch screen, and it's really fun to engage with those. And we have different throughout our campus, different locations, different areas. For example, we have like the biology section or the automotive, and we have like our gym, we have our library and our high school courses, and then our college area. So it's just a really laid out area. And one neat thing about our campus is there's a lot of open space. Like you get to exit a building in order to enter like another class, or after you have your lunch, you could be outside in the atrium or go into the library. And to access more of our campus, we have a PSJ Collegiate High School campus tour. You could find it on YouTube, same channel where we're streaming right now. And it'll give you more in depth. And as you can see there, like there's so many hallways, and it's just a really neat opportunity to have. And some more pictures, and that the picture of the trees, like our students love that area. After lunch, we get to be there. It's just really nice. Or if you're more of an indoor person, you could join Ms. Marquez at the library. Sometimes she'll have activities during lunch, or she'll have like if there's an event going on, right? She'll have like little puzzles or things like that. And it's just a really nice environment with regards to the physical campus. But even as we've been saying, the environment is just a friendly environment, very welcoming.
Thank you, Josue. Okay, we do have Ms. Suarez next. She's going to talk a little bit about our campus goals.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ms. Suarez. I'm the counselor here at PSJ Collegiate High School. Our campus goals our goals, our main goal is for students to graduate from high school. And our goal here at PSJ Collegiate is specifically to try and attain that everyone graduates with collegiate honors. What is collegiate honors? Collegiate honors is for you to graduate with the highest recognition possible in our district. Okay. Now, like the students were saying, you will be our school is a program. So if our school is a program, you will be coded to the other high schools. So when it comes to graduation and so on, we do have our graduation, but we also will have you be you'll be coded to the other high schools as well. So it's really the best part of being in collegiate is that you will be part of our campus and you're part of your zoned campus. Now, we also will offer you the core curriculum that is required by the state. So you will be graduating with your core classes. You will also, we also give you guys an opportunity to get a certification if somebody wants to get a certification or if you want to get an associate's degree. And we also offer, if you just want to get your core complete, you can also get that as well. Now, here at PSJ Collegiate High School, we have everyone is part of this college-ready culture. Our courses are rigorous. Our staff is very highly qualified. We have many of our staff members are college professors. Our courses are pre-AP and AP courses. And we do offer the dual credit, which is in combination with our PSJ Collegiate, PSJ Academies, and we coordinate with them to offer your college courses and to make sure that you reach your goal of getting your associates or core complete, or if you want to get a certificate. Now, don't be scared. I know a lot of kids say, oh, well, they'll offer all these rigorous and it's very difficult, but it's not. Our teachers are, because they are highly qualified, they work with the students. They really, really engage them in many ways through project-based learning. I know this past year they did, and the past couple of years, one of the main projects that I know and I've recognized is the food truck project. And they read a book, they discuss it, they write about it. This year, unfortunately, they weren't able to present it as on campus because we're virtual, but they did it in a different way where they presented it virtually. And it was very, very, the kids really had a lot of fun. They go all out, and you'd be surprised how much fun you have with the activities that the teachers provide for you. Now, we also have career technical education, which is our CTE courses, and these help you to get your high school endorsement. Your endorsements are part of your electives. We want to guide your electives in one career pathway. So like that, by the time you graduate, you are going to be able to have a skill and be able to build on that skill. And that will also lead you to your career. If you're interested in, like Nubia and Josue, they're in the health science field. They've been having all these health science courses that has led them to that career path that also has led them to graduate with an associate, because both of them will be getting an associate's in biology. And from there, they'll move on to a bachelor's degree, maybe in biology or maybe pre-med, whatever they pursue. Everything has been aligned for them so that they can further understand that career and see if that's something that's for them. Now, for all those students that are in dual language, we do offer dual language. Our students here also have the dual language program, and many of them have completed their dual language requirements by their junior year. So if that's something that you might be like, oh, well, I want to go over here because they have a dual language, I am sorry, my lights went out. um, we do offer the dual language, just like every other campus. As far as our academic and social supports, we do offer an individualized student plan for ongoing academic support. So if you are struggling in a class, in any of the classes, the teachers will automatically start planning an ongoing support for you, making sure that you're involved in tutorials, or if you need extra support in any other way, they will reach out to you and make sure that you are you have that support from the teacher. We also have academic and college readiness support. We do bring in people from SDC. We bring people from UTRGV. We also have college readiness department. They all come together so that we can build that support for you. We also have our counseling service, which I will provide that for you in guiding you throughout your years here in high school. We also do outreaches for parents and involvement. Every month we have meetings with parents so that they can be informed of the different things that are going to be going on in our campus with your education, and so that they can be also informed with the different opportunities that you will also have. As far as our clubs and organizations, we do have many clubs and organizations that our students have actually built. They're the ones that have initiated a lot of these clubs. This year, some of our freshmen actually created some new clubs, and they've just started building on them. What I have seen is that through these clubs, many of the students have built many relationships with each other, many friendships, and they've just grown overall to what they're probably going to be talking about next. Go ahead.
All right, great. We are almost out of time. I know that middle school, do you know what time they end, Ms. Juarez? Pretty soon, right? I just want to make sure that we give them that link so that they could join if they're really interested. Guys, we're gonna continue talking, and we're gonna do question and answer. So if you're really interested, please stay with us so you can continue to hear, more about the program and get your questions answered. But if you know you're ready and you want to apply, our counselor will be in a Google Meet link that I'm gonna post, and you can jump over with her and she can walk you through what the application is like. It's an easy application. She's just going to make sure she answers any questions that you might have. And then while she does that, I'll continue over here with the students and Mr. Gonzalez to finish it out. Ms. Suarez, did you have anything else you wanted to add? I just want to make sure we've got it in there before the school release for them.
The only thing I want to say to the students is that if you are interested, one of the things that I did see with a lot of our students, our freshmen right now, is that they joined in groups. Many of them were friends from middle school, and they all joined together, and now as a group, they're here together. So I encourage you and your friends to apply and come to our campus as friends, and you just build on more friends. But keep that friendship going by applying and coming together.
Totally agree with that. We have a lot of friends that have joined together over here. I did go ahead and put that meeting link in the chat for YouTube. And Ms. Suarez, you want to go ahead and open up the Google Meet? That way they can join you. Give her just a couple minutes. She'll be over there. And if you're still wondering, you're not quite sure, stick with us. We're going to share a few more things. We're going to answer your questions, okay? All right, so I'm going to share a little bit about our clubs. We do have a variety of clubs at our campus. We may be a small campus, but we still have lots of clubs and options for you. We have Student Council, which has been recognized at the state level for 2 years in a row, which is amazing. We have Business Professionals of America, which also had national finalists this year. Super proud of them. We have a Battle of the Books team. We do have a Destination Imagination team that is going to globals this year, and last year they did awesome as well. We have a Spanish club. We have Plant a Smile, which is Plant a Smile is a student idea, right? Students came up with this idea, brought it to a teacher that was willing to sponsor the club, and then it got off the ground from there. We have a book club that's really active. We do have a collegiate roundtable where we get the presidents of the different clubs involved, and we have guest speakers, and everybody gets to have their voices heard. We have a recycling club. We do have our student ambassadors like Nubia and Josue are both student ambassadors. These students are ambassadors for our campus, but they are also ambassadors at the district level and at the regional level with the RGB LEAD program. And that's like a rigorous program where they have to make a video application, and it's a pretty big deal to be accepted to be a regional ambassador. We have our Skills USA, which is like an engineering robotics team also. And Nubia is going to tell you a little bit about homecoming.
Yeah, so we actually had homecoming a little bit later on because when we moved into our new campus, right, we had to celebrate it. And we did a few activities like dressing up with your favorite characters. And then we had a little party, and we also had student teacher games, which I liked the most. It was really fun. They played baseball or something. Um, but it's really fun over here. Even though it's small, it gets crazy, you know? And then here are some of the students from the tug of war and that participated in the baseball game. And they played by club, so it was like, oh, the Spanish club, and then there was the recycling club, and it was fun. I really liked it a lot.
Thank you, Nubia. We do want to take a moment at this time to show you how you would, where you would go to get the application if you are interested. And we are going to also do a Q&A. So hang on with me. If you have some questions you want us to answer, we will definitely do that. So the way that you would, let me see, hold on, I gotta share the window. Hold on. Give me just a second. I want to show you the internet. Okay, give me a second to bring up our school website. Okay, so you'll go to PSG Collegiate High School. And once you're there on our website, you can find out more information about our campus. And you can also hit the apply here button right here to get to our application. Okay, so that is what you would fill out if you're ready, you want to commit to coming to Collegiate. It's going to have an informational video. You're going to see the steps. There's some Q&A if you have some questions about applying, and everything is linked here. Okay, guys? So that's where you would go if you want to apply. Oh, let me just show you, sorry. The application's right here. This is what you would fill out, okay? Now, going back to our presentation, you know where to apply now. Something else to know is that you do need to still register. So I'm sure your teachers have been telling you this already. There's a PSJA registration that everybody has to do. If you want to go to Collegiate, then you have to go to our website and also click apply. So those are the two steps. You re-enroll for the school year coming up, the 21-2022 school year, and that's just at the PSJA website. And then if you want to apply for our campus, you would go to our school, click on apply, and follow those steps. Okay, and if you need any help, this is the number for our office. You can also Google that. It's also on our website. If you're not sure, you want to ask some more questions, you need help, and the email address of a contact for you also if you need some help. And then our counselor, like I mentioned before, she is in the Google Meeting link. I'm going to post that one more time in case you need help filling out your application. And then now we're going to do a little Q&A. So this is your chance. If you have a question for us, please put it in the chat here, and we will address those questions. You can ask us, you can ask the students. You type up the question, and I'll bring it up on the screen so that we can address that question. Because we want to make you feel comfortable. If there's something you're still wondering about, we want to help you with that. I don't know, Mr. Gonzalez, if you have anything you want to say in the meantime while we see if there's any questions.
Yes, of course. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. As the questions come in, I just want to go ahead and share with everyone here. You know, students, we really consider it a great opportunity to be here within the district. You have choices, and every school is good, and it serves its purpose. And And you have a choice as a student to attend any of the high schools, which within our district, we provide great services to our community. Now, what sets apart collegiate is that we're a school, we give you the small school feel with still the opportunities to feel like you're at a big school. Our students still do go take their electives and at their home zone campuses. So you still interact with the staff at the home campuses, but you get that small feel here. And so again, our teachers were very dedicated. Many of them do have their masters, and so we focus on learning. And so I really want to emphasize that you have great opportunities within our district, and within our district we have collegiate. And so we really hope that you'll join our family. And also we're excited for the to receive you, and parents, we want to thank you for giving us an opportunity to trust us with your children, your sons or daughters, because here at Collegiate, everyone strives to give the best that we have for them.
If you're still wondering and you're just not quite sure what you think, I went ahead and put on the screen. Highly recommend you follow us on social media. Go through, see the posts, see what our campus is all about, see the events we've had throughout the year. Go ahead and look at our videos on YouTube. We don't have a lot, we're just getting started, but so you can get a feel for what does our campus really look like with the virtual tour, right? And we're here to answer your questions. We'll wait just about 2 more minutes to see if there's anything else you have to ask us. And we really appreciate that you joined us. I don't know if Josue or Nubia would like to say any last comment. You can.
So if there's no any questions, I just have to say, like, it's a really neat opportunity, and as we've been saying, like, we're gonna grow, and we're just gonna keep building our traditions, and everything that we've shown you is just like the tip of the iceberg that we want to become, right? So little by little, with you coming along to our campus, you will help us build more traditions, and even though the seniors will move on, that tradition will still flow, and hoping that you all enjoy this presentation, and hopefully you one day may be a collegiate lion.
Thank you, Josue. All right, guys. Well, I think that wraps up our presentation. We really are glad that you joined us today. We hope that you consider our campus. And if you still have questions, remember you can contact our school. You can reach out to us on social media. And thank you again for attending our presentation today.